Hey, what is up guys, this is NotGOODAtGamess and today we're going to talk about Final Fantasy 15. So basically I just finished the game a couple hours, well, many hours ago. Right now it's 6 p.m. Eastern Daytime of the 3rd of December. I finished the game at this morning at 3 a.m. and yeah. So basically I'm going to do my review about this game. There's a lot of things that we have to talk about. Basically, this game is incredible. Of course, I'm going to talk about the cons and the pros. The cons, well, for me, the cons aren't so bad at all. The only thing that I found bad in this game is pretty much things that every single game has on its own. You know. There's some stuff that it should have been worked on, but you know, it is what it is. Things happens, but you know, it's little details that aren't things that you should think about, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That the cons that I have on this game. So like I said, we're going to start with the cons and then the pros. So the cons, the bad about this game. Like I said, the bads aren't so bad at all. It's just little details that are kind of things that are annoying that every single game has it. What I'm going to say is that you know, the glitches. In this game, there's kind of like a lot of glitches. I had to reset to my reload so many times because I was getting stuck on some places that I shouldn't. That it looks like that I wasn't stuck on anything. You know, it's like I wasn't even close to a thing. I was trying to roll, jump, or anything to get away from the place that I was supposedly stuck, and I wasn't able to move away. So what I did is every single time that it happened, I had to, you know, load back my game, and that was kind of wasting my time, and I was kind of disappointed on that. That's pretty much the main bad thing about this game. I'm not saying the game is terrible. I'm just saying that, you know, every game has this kind of consequence or bad thing. So the glitches are everywhere, obviously, and this game has been on, you know, in production for 10 years or so. But you know, it still has glitches and whatever. But you know, the game is good. The other thing that I didn't like about the game, well, it's not that I dislike the game itself. It's pretty much the dialogues in the English version. The emotions that it has in English, it looks like they don't have any emotions at all. It's pretty much only it's pretty much only about in some places in the game you see like the characters has emotions, but they really don't. There's some places that they should yell. You know, the character, when he does his movements, he looks like he's yelling, but in the dub version it doesn't look he's yelling. You know, the movements, yes. If you put it on Japanese, he will probably be yelling, but in English, it just sounds like he's talking normal, and that's what I kind of found bad in the English version. Like I said, it's not really those cons that are, you know, the bad thing about the game that makes the game terrible. It's just, you know, if you're want to play in English, it's a bad decision. So yeah. Obviously the game is different compared to the other the other Final Fantasy games. Obviously there was one that some of them were
Only raw stones around here.
turn-based, and now they're not. They're basically, you know, open to do whatever you want. Obviously there's still items to get to make your character stronger. But it doesn't mean that it's there. It doesn't mean that it's terrible, such as the Final Fantasy 13. No, wait, no, yeah, 13. Everyone was like dude, the game is terrible, blah 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 and stuff like that. I didn't find the game terrible. It was a good game. It wasn't that, you know, bad, such as like bad, but it was great. You know, it wasn't the greatest of all the Final Fantasies that I've played, but you know, it wasn't that terrible. So that's pretty much what I have to say bad about this game. Now we're going to talk about the good things about the game. Basically, the game is nice, is incredible. It doesn't like, obviously it has its cons, the glitches and stuff. So we're going to talk about the battle system first. The battle system is okay. It's a mix of Kingdom Hearts with Final Fantasy 12-ish, or Crystallis Core Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, it's a mix of all three of them, and you know, it's nice. It's not that bad. Obviously, you have you know, when your characters are low on HP, you have to use potions. There's no cure magic in this one. You have to use a lot of potions, and obviously there's Phoenix Downs. Like in every game of Final Fantasy, there's a Phoenix Down. What else?
Bingo. Found one.
Yeah. There's Phoenix Downs, Elixir, Mega Elixir, Mega Phoenix Down, Mega Potions and stuff. And yeah, so that's that's what it has in this game. You know, the battle system isn't so bad. Obviously, it's different compared to turn-based and stuff, but it's not that terrible, you know. And I just died. Wow. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, it's not that terrible. And yeah, it's weird. The only way to get away from danger is like a friend of yours either helps you get away from the danger, or you use a potion to, you know, get away from danger phase. If they're in the danger phase to reach 0, obviously it's a game over, but it gives you a chance to use a Phoenix Down before you die, you know. And that's what is cool about this game. So if you don't have an Phoenix Down, you're pretty much screwed. You let all your characters die, and it's game over, obviously. About the summons are different compared to the other games. You know, it's different. That's what I have to say. The summons, obviously you have to call them with when you're pretty much in danger. When you're pretty much dying or in danger, you will call many. There's in total of 5 summons. There's Ramu, Ramu, Titan, Leviathan, Shiva, and Behemoth. That's the only summons that you can actually call. The Ifrit is actually one of the you know, all the first summons that have been appearing on the first Final Fantasy, so they're pretty much like the main summons of this game. And what is cool about it is that they are on close to all the Final Fantasies series. So yeah, that's what's cool about this game. So yeah, the way you call summons in this game is very different compared to the other games. You have to be in danger, or it appears, the option to call summon it appears randomly, so it doesn't shows up every single time, but you know, it is what it is. Graphically, this game is good. It doesn't look bad. Obviously, I played it on the original, or on the default PlayStation 4. I don't have the PlayStation 4 or 4 Pro, but the game looks incredible. Apparently, it's 60 FPS, but I don't think it is. I'm not saying it is bad. The thing is that 60 FPS on console is not really expected, you know. It cannot sustain 60 FPS. Obviously, why? Because it's 60 FPS is more made for PC. I know I'm sounding like a console whore, but you know, I mean PC whore, but that's how it is with the console. You know, games are still beautiful in console. Obviously, everybody is going to say, "Oh, PC is better." Yes, it is, but it's not something to brag about. You know, if you enjoy playing on a console, then that's fine. So yeah, the other characters are, you know, your supporters, your friends that you play with. Obviously, the only character that I can actually play is only Noctis, and it's alright. The only mission that I kind of dislike in this game was the 13th chapter. It was a terrible chapter, but you know, it was great. It was a beautiful game. So yeah, in graphics, it's good. It's an open world. There's a lot of things to do. Side quest, main quest. If you play the game just for the story, you're gonna finish the game in probably 15 hours or so. Probably like a solid 12 hours to finish the main story. But if you do a couple side quests to get better gear and stuff, you probably take more like 20, 30, 40 hours to play. So there's a lot of content in this game if you do the side quests and such. So yeah, obviously there's a system called AP. You use your AP to get Ascension. Ascension is actually, you have to unlock abilities, techniques, you know, that helps your character grow stronger, and yeah. Story wise, it's a very good story. It wasn't bad. Story wise, it was actually pretty good. I'm not going to talk about this game, but the only thing that I have to say is it's going to be spoilers right now. So if you don't want to talk about the ending or figure it out about what is happening on the ending, well, don't listen to this part. So pretty much, so you are advised if you don't want to hear the end. I mean, the game has been released close to a week now, so yeah. Anyways, at the end of the game, basically the main character kills himself to give the people of this world the freedom, take off the darkness from the world. So he sacrifices himself, he's dead basically, and all the other characters that you're seeing are actually dead. So pretty much the main character and your friends, your brothers that he calls them, sadly they're dead. And that kind of sucks, because you know, you're like, damn dude, it's very dark for a story. But you know, the main character Noctis loses everything. He loses his wife, his dad, and he loses his brothers because they were protecting him, and he dies at the end to save, you know, the world of Final Fantasy 15. And yeah, that's what is the ending of this game. That's, you know, it's very sad, but an incredible game. It was worth the wait. Obviously, it was the best Final Fantasy since the 10. I'm not saying 12 was bad. 12 was great. 11 and 14 they were online, so I wasn't a fan of those games, but 12 was okay. It was good, and 13 wasn't that bad either. It was good. So yeah, it was worth the wait. So this is it. Sadly, there's no more Final Fantasy until the next one. Obviously, I hope the next video games that is going to be released from Square Enix is going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, and well, I want an announcement of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy VII remake. Remake. So I cannot wait until they announce anything, or they say anything about those two games, and we'll see how it's gonna go. So anyways, so this is gonna be it for this game. Beautiful game, a lot of things to do. Obviously, the game took me a while, but what is done is done. Now the things that I have to do is pretty much side quests and get all the trophies. If you are a person that likes to gather trophies or not. So yeah, this is it. Next game is going to be The Last Guardian, and yeah, There you go. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see my streaming for The Last Guardian, is going to be starting next week on Twitch. My Twitch channel is going to be in the description, and yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to my review. So I'll see you guys on the next review, or probably the opening of the collector's edition. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.